Hello gentlemen, again I am going to talk to you today the developmental programs in improving agricultural extension for agriculture and rural development sponsored by Government of India. I think all of you must be knowing after independence, this is since 1947, this independent India's government all started to help people of this country to gain maximum benefit out of that democratic setup of the country. It is a federal state to help people, government's basic duty. So number of developmental programs with an eye to give socio-economic status upraised, enhanced, increased, so that each and every individual living in this rural India and also in the urban area get benefit of the government, that all kind of development activities, that benefit must be accrued to each and every individual. Basic objective was those who are poor, living in the rural area, being India is the agricultural dominating country, without agriculture we cannot live. So most of the program has been addressed towards increasing agricultural production. Agriculture, I mean, it includes dairy, fisheries, animal husbandry, piggery, poultry, goatery, then all kind of forest products, all. So within that ideas, Government of India with its all successive government immediately after independence started a number of programs with an eye to develop and give a kind of confidence among the people of the country that government is there, and if it is properly implemented, then we are going to get benefit, and indirectly after getting benefit we will contribute back to the country's GDP and progress and development. Let us see, I will be giving you one after another. There is a number of programs, more than 100 since independence till to date in 2013, but might be 10 or 12 I will be discussing how developmental programs can help or have helped to the people by which they got benefit. And today's world, as you know, it is all kind of development should have that basic philosophy of 360-degree environment. From the zero it should come to the 360, because starting with scratch we must get benefit. And there is a number one program, just listen very carefully, we call it Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Scheme. Being independent country, everybody should have a kind of income every year annually, so that they do not go, their family members do not go hungry. So this employment guarantee scheme by which Government of India started in 2006, that every individual, those who are below poverty line with a particular income group, get a job at least 6 months in a year, get a job with 130 rupees per day, so that at least they can manage their family with a good square meal twice in a day. So this rural employment guarantee scheme, it means that each one, those who are below poverty line, get a job within that area under Gram Panchayat, they get some kind of developmental activities in the village, whether it is excavation of pond, making of the road, or some infrastructure in the village, any kind of job determined by the district administration and that Panchayat, and people work there, get benefit out of it. Number two, there is another developmental program called Watershed Developmental Program. It was launched in 1989. You know, as I told before, agriculture is the predominating pressurized section of the country by which 65 to 75% people are engaged in agriculture, but most of the time agriculture depends on the rain god. So there is water is required, rain-fed, dry land, but watershed, there is a kind of program. Every area, every village, there is some area where the natural water goes wasted. So that watershed, a particular area where the drainage in one particular spot, water goes out, and they make in the village called Watershed Development Committee. That villagers are involved, everyone get benefit of that water, that watershed. They take care of that watershed, they take care of which farmer will get how much water. So everybody get benefit. There is a cooperative activity. So watershed development program's basic objective was coming together, doing together, getting benefit together. Water comes, water harvested, it is distributed as per the requirement of, and they get that benefit of that. So watershed development program in the country has helped a great deal of providing irrigation, providing water to the crop which needs more, and everybody got benefit out of it. Number 3, there is another thing in 2007, this government of India introduced called RKVY, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. The National Agricultural Development objective was how to make plans so that farmers get benefit out of their innovative technology. When the new technology comes, farmer basic needs is to know about that technology, what is its problem, how to overcome that problem, what kind of solution can come from the agriculture scientists, from the district administration, from Atma, all extension officers. So this RKVY, Planning Commission, Government of India introduced this in 2007, giving the huge crores of money, particularly 25,000 crores to all state governments, and in turn state governments made a plan. It is a state planning activities, infrastructure development, road development, agriculture areas, some new kind of things, the training of the farmers, seed materials, new technology available to the farmers, all kind of things, input delivery. This was a great objective introduced in 2007 by Government of India as per the Planning Commission instruction. We call Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana. This is that annual objective was annual growth of agriculture should be made 4%. And this particular developmental plan has made tremendous impact in agricultural growth and productivity in the country. Next I will be coming, we call it National Food Security Mission, and I am sure many of you are today's news, in the present news, the National Food Security Bill. It is exactly before that, the National Food Security Mission, all our planners, all our philanthropists, all of us, we must expected that everyone in this country, that 1.2 billion people, must get a food. Nobody should go on hungry belly. So National Food Security Agency or mission, it calls that each one have that security that they should get food in a day. So National Food Security Mission started in 2007, providing huge money to the state government, Ministry of Agriculture. As you know, agriculture is the concurrent subject, concurrent list of state and the center. Ministry of Agriculture, Department of Agriculture and Cooperation provided number of programs under National Food Security Mission, so that every village, every mandal, every district of every state make some use of this money, so that productivity goes up, farmers gets benefit of this program and make use of this money, so that they increase their productivity, they make the good produce, they make it is marketable surplus and get money in their hand for their socio-economy and all kinds of needed activities. Next I will be coming that another developmental plan which has made a tremendous impact called Indira Awas Yojana. That was in 1985 it started, Indira Awas Yojana, and you must be knowing there is another program like this called Jahar Rozgar Yojana that was merged in 1989. It started 85 Indira Awas Yojana, then it was simultaneously another Jahar Rozgar Yojana, that every poor people in the living in the village or the urban slum should get some kind of shelter to live, because basic objective of human being should have food, should have shelter, should have some kind of employment generating income, food, shelter and income, so that they can make their life really enjoyable. So Indira Awas Yojana with Jahar Rozgar Yojana merged in 1989, they are providing for the poor, for the marginal farmers, they were low income group, they are below poverty line, a kind of housing facilities, so that they can live better with a human dignity and prestige. Number 6, that is another called ITDA, Integrated Tribal Development Agency. We should be proud of this. Is a country with the diversified people, different state, but different tribal groups. There are a number of states having the dominating tribal groups like Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, So all the tribal group, Andhra Pradesh, they should have different kind of benefit, because other people have exposure of getting money, getting employment, getting education, but tribal people are little deprived or deprived of that facilities. Friends, you must be remembering, tribal people also the inhabitants of India. Tribal people like us also the part and parcel of India, so it is government burden duty to help them. So ITDA, Integrated Tribal Development Agency, started in 71. Most of the tribal block, it is under the state government, money directly pumped in to develop their education, their livelihood, their income, their children education, all things come, and that is a great development plan to increase the income of tribal people and their development. Another development program I will be talking called DOACRA, mostly it is known as DOACRA, development of women and children in the rural area. You know, mostly every day's news you will be seeing there is a woman malnutrition, particularly pregnant women in the lower middle class or lower class, or the very those who have not much income suffer, and their children when it is born they also suffer because of malnutrition. So this DOACRA program, Government of India started in 1982-83 to help support pregnant women, rural women and their children to a greater extent, so that they can get that good nutritious food, good nutritious environment, good nutritious health care. So health care, food, education, hygiene for under DOACRA, it is specially meant for women and children living in rural area. We come to now, that is called Rashtriya Mahila Kosh, RMP. It started in 1993. Again aimed at, today we see that equal opportunity, that women and men of this country should get same opportunity, same facilities, same support, same promotion, same advocacy for all the good things. But it is known that women little get different kind of treatment in the society. It is the fault of all the main people. Question is, so Rashtriya Mahila Kosh started in 1993 and with an objective to help the some 31 crores of rupees just given, that those women require some kind of support. State government, that welfare department should make use of that money to help that particular women group in the village, in any slum. So Rashtriya Mahila Kosh was made an impact by helping rural women to make them empowered, so that they can decide their future and their development. Gentlemen, as we are talking, it is the overall development of the people. Now I will be coming specially meant for agriculture. TAR IVLP, agriculture related program, we call Technology Assessment and Refinement, and IVLP, it is stand for Technology Assessment and Refinement Institute Village Linkage Program, TAR IVLP. The technology developed in the research institute, technology developed in agriculture universities, but that technology when it's percolated down to the farmers field, sometimes farmers do not accept it, sometimes it does not help them to get better income, better market opportunity. So a program was launched in 1999 where scientists and farmers interface, they work together. Technology available, it was demonstrated in the farmers field. Farmers found out some problem it is there, so they work together to overcome the problem of that particular technology. So that made a great impact in the technology assessment, and farmers got benefit out of that solution they come out of the technology. Then ATIC, Agriculture Technology Information Center, the single window service. Farmers need various things: information, material, inputs, market, and all credit, post-harvest technology facilities. ATIC was created, that impact in 98-99, that Agriculture Technology Information Center was launched, and 44 ATIC centers are working in the country today. Then Agriculture Clinic and Agribusiness Center, if entrepreneur, they want to set up agribusiness, that input delivery system. There is also training facilities available, but there is an institute called Manage who provide that kind of training, and the facilities are available, farmers can get benefit. And the last one, which call it Kisan Call Center. Farmers get information on agriculture by making phone, that is a free toll-free phone, and expert gives answer to that problem. And the last, NAIP, again it is agriculture based, supporting to agriculture research. Farmers' problem are brought to the research institute and solution is provided by that researcher group, and money is provided by NAIP, National Agricultural Innovation Project. So all development plans with basic objective to help people of this country to gain maximum benefit out of the programs it is launched by the Government of India. Thank you.